Welcome back. So, up until now, we have learned that strings can be accessed quite easily and using the square brackets. We can access different parts of the string, and this idea of start, let me just write here, start, stop, and we can also call it as step size, right? This is what we call string slicing or slicing because we can slice the string however we like. But we also need to learn another important term that's going to come up again and again throughout this course. And as a matter of fact, it's an important concept that you get more advanced into programming. You really need to understand what this concept is. Well, it's this idea of immutability. It's an important term in programming. So, what does immutability mean? Well, strings in Python are immutable. That means they cannot be changed. What I mean by that? Now, that we have assigned selfish to this. Let me just put fish and let me assign a string 1 2 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, right? So I can assign it, right? Say selfish is equal to 100 now. Let me just take the same variable is equal to 100. Now, if I print, what do you think it comes? It actually changes. You can just use print selfish, right? This actually works, but if I instead do something like the first index of selfish is going to equal to 8, let me just put print selfish and let me just see that first index, let me just put here without print is equal to 8. So what do you think we will get here? So when I click run, I get an error. I get a type error saying that string object does not support item assignment. What is that? Because strings are immutable, that is, it cannot change the value once it's created. I can just immediately change it to any kind of number, maybe a 7 or 6. Anything will give an error. Well, the only way that I can remove this or change this is completely by reassigning the value. So that in memory, Python removes all this from our bookshelf of memory and instead just assigns 8 into the 0 of the bookshelf and remove everything else because we don't use it anymore. Now, this idea of immutability is something we will explore more and more, especially when we start talking about lists. But for now, just remember that you can't reassign part of string once created. It exists like that in that form. The only way we can change it to create something new. We can do selfish plus 8. Can we create that way? Let me just enter here. Let me just use this selfish is equal to selfish plus 8. Let me put selfish. I wanted to print. Yes. Yes. Well, but now this selfish is a new whole thing. Like it's a new string. This is no longer exist, and a whole new shelf space was created for us to use the whole new string. Again, if this doesn't make sense to you or why it's important, just yet don't worry. We'll get there. For now, though, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.